Welcome to Fast Stang 444. I really need your help. I'm trying to grow my channel, so please subscribe and help me get to 1,000 subscribers. This was after finishing a final showdown in Guanajuato that I won in a tunnel. And this is where the location of this tunnel is because of that new race that's there. It kind of is over where this tunnel is at. It's close to the church, I guess, there. And you wind up in these buildings. I thought this was fun. I've done this numerous times. And I'm trying to make certain I don't drive out into the street, because you are able to drive out into the street there. So I'm trying to stay in the buildings as long as I can here. Run into these dumpsters, and I will drive into the street right through that little wall. So that's always fun to do when you spawn in those buildings. Watch this game glitch. I am engaging in a head-to-head with this level 4 Mitsubishi. Right there. I'm in a head-to-head. It didn't pop up that I was in the head-to-head. It gives a finish point on the map here. So I'm driving over to it. And I should have an easy win, right? I'll just cross the finish when I get there. Even though it's not showing I'm in a head-to-head. It didn't show I was in a head-to-head at the beginning of it, but I am definitely in a head-to-head. There's a finish point. Let's just drive over to it, right? Well, things aren't always as they appear when you are in a game glitch. And I've had this happen a few times. This is not a new one for me, but it is a frustrating one. I'm not able to complete the head-to-head. I just crossed the finish. I didn't win. The finish is gone. It's not there anymore. Still not showing I'm in a head-to-head, of course. So I'll just wait here and watch them cross the finish and let them win. I didn't want to quit. I want to play this out and show you. Here they come. They probably thought I was gifting them the win. I was not. I did this actually on purpose. I won a final showdown and I pulled into the inner edge of one of the entrances, and I was able to spawn on the bleachers. I always thought this was a fun game glitch where you can drive around the bleachers. You can only get to the edge of where this upper grandstand is, and there's an invisible wall there. And then I drove back to the other one. And then you can drive down into the stadium. Unfortunately, I didn't record that part of it. I stopped the recording. I didn't show driving down into the stadium, but if I just went down to the left, it's very easy just to drive down into the stadium. So I was trying to see if I could drive front of that upper grandstand area. You are not able to. You're actually able to jump off the top of the grandstand as well down into the outer edge of the stadium. I was trying to see if I could get on this little support here, and I kind of got stuck there, so I hit reverse, or rewind, I'm sorry, not reverse, where it rewound me back into the grandstands. So if you haven't done this before, when you're completing a final showdown, pull into the inner edge of one of the entrances that the final showdown finishes near, and you'll wind up in the bleachers. So I started the next game from up here where I would have a vantage point, and I did not see any drops when the game was starting. And you won't spawn from this point. You will be on the road outside of the stadium, so I decided to move to one of the many starting locations I use. Alright, you can see I just completed a head-to-head. I am in a Chola. This level 6 Exoset comes nearby. I engage in a head-to-head with them. I knew the direction of the finish, so jump on them, and I will jump ahead because the important part is coming up. And I've had this happen, I don't know, 4 or 5 times. So as I am leveling up, I make an error. I go right near the edge of a greenhouse, and if you level up right on the edge, you are stuck in the clouds, off the map. This time I am upside down. I haven't always been upside down. The first time it happened, I was north off the map in the mountains. I've had it twice off in the ocean in the southwest. This time, I can't even see where I am at. I am so far off the map. And you can see the timeout bar is damage is growing, and I will be eliminated by the arena from being outside of the arena here shortly. You can see where I'm at, and this, I knew not to level up right on the edge of the greenhouse there. I've had it happen once too many. And the frustrating part is I am in an AMG GT, a great car, and won't be able to use it. So I will just let this all play out here, and I will be eliminated by the arena. The frustrating part about this one is I know better. I know not to level up on the edge of a greenhouse, and what a great car just went to waste. I'll show you one more game glitch, and this is the most frustrating one of all. So I completed a head-to-head on the switchbacks on the side of the mountain. I went up the mountain, and look what I find. Yes, a level 10 Funko. All right. No, it disappeared. here, the disappearing drop. No. I've had this happen countless times. Drops disappearing when you try to take them, but this is a first. Oh no. This is the most painful of all. Game glitches. Oh no. And as you can see, I replayed that in slow motion. Painful to even rewatch. So leave your comments. What do you think of all these game glitches and odd occurrences, I call some of them, where you're in the bleachers or driving around in the city? And let me know. Have you experienced all of these, or which ones have you experienced? Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video along with all of my videos. And if you've been enjoying my content, subscribe. Please help me get to 1,000 subscribers.